Alright, so this is Ignition Point. This is another Flame Princess episode, kind of. She's in the beginning and the end, that's about it. They're just having fun, lighting their farts and burps on fire. But as you can imagine, it starts to reek, so they try to get some scented candles from her room, which I just realized there's no other places that have scented candles. They had to travel all the way to the Fire Kingdom to do that.
No, she wanted hers.
Okay,
she was saying how she misses, her scented candles, and it was Finn who said, "Oh, we'll go get them for you."
Okay, fair enough.
You don't remember this? We watched it a minute ago.
In an Adventure Time episode, could you make the argument that a lot of crazy shit happens and that maybe it's hard to keep track of it because it's all so crazy?
No, you should remember everything.
Now, with that said,
every sentence and phrase ever.
With that said, this episode's not especially crazy. I actually thought it was going to be a lot crazier, but it's fun. It's cute. They go to try and get the scented candles, and they hear this plot about these two that are going to try and kill the king. So
with ice.
So they try to go and discover who it is, and I was half right. I said I bet they're just rehearsing for a play, but then they use a play to figure out who did it. Which I get. Okay, that in no way makes me right. The more I think about it, but still.
At least I can admit when I'm wrong.
I just admitted it. And I didn't have to. I didn't have to say, hey, I had a theory, but here's how it's wrong. You see, I could have just left that all out, but no.
Stop being distracted by the cat. Stop it.
His tail's getting in the
Stop
way.
it.
He's too precious. Okay. So anyway.
I'm sorry, folks.
It's a cat. It's a cute cat. Okay. So anyway, yeah, you better run. So they go and they try to figure out who it is, and they act out the scene, a la Hamlet, and find out who the killers are. And pretty much he discovers that everybody in the is it Fire Kingdom? Is that what
yeah.
Okay. Very last Airbender. Anyway.
Fire Kingdom or Flame Kingdom? Because they're all, it's Flame Princess.
Oh, no, Fire Nation. I got that right.
Oh, there you go.
Before anyone's like, you idiot! So, Fire Nation.
Which one's Fire Nation?
Fire Nation is Avatar. So they figure out that everyone there is evil, and they're like, well, does that make Flame Princess evil? And he's like, yeah. And he says, well, if a good guy comes around, can he change her to not evil? He's like, I suppose, and...
Well, okay, you're destroying a great reference there.
Okay,
so is she chaotic neutral?
Yeah, I do like that.
And then
chaotic neutral.
Would it make her act chaotic neutral? Well, I mean, that would cause some penalties to her. Basically a D&D reference.
Oh, okay. I
never played D&D. I know. I can tell.
But now I know what that is, and I guess that's funnier. But what I like about that ending is that they're building it up like it's going to be this big thing where he's going to go, yeah, leave, that's what you're good at. That's what you're so good at. So they're building up this ending like, the Flame King is going to, turn to good, and you see him get, really upset, and you think it's going to lead to something really big. Are you throwing ice at me?
Is it working? Is it killing you?
I see. No, it's just making my ear cold.
Oh, damn it.
There you go.
Go on.
But I'm so glad you got to see that. So he appears in the scented candles, and rather than doing anything, he just goes, evil, 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 and that's his diabolical plan. And yeah, that's pretty much the episode. I love the Fire Kingdom. Actually, with this one, you really got to see more of the designs of the people and the different kind of fire clothes they have, and the masks and stuff. And
the three little guys.
Yeah, those three little guys that love their snacks. The Finn and Jake disguising themselves as the painting was great. There's definitely funny moments. I guess when I hear you go into the Fire Kingdom, it's like, ooh, let's see more of that kingdom, but, we're sort of stuck in the castle, and the castle is not phenomenally interesting, but, again, when you're in the theater, you get to see more of those fire people. I love the design of those fire people.
32?
Yeah, I get it. Maybe this one was just even for me, I'm just okay, that's just odd. Like,
And that's one reason why I loved it, to see just how messed up their kingdom is.
Yeah, they just do nothing of value. Everything is completely pointless. You know, and I guess just because they're so evil, it's like, you know, wait, so you killed their dads? Yeah. So everyone here is evil? They're like, yeah, just evil. And they're all evil, but they're all kind of boring, too. They measure the size of the cakes that they eat. So that's actually a little funnier the more I think about it. Just that the Fire Kingdom, this big, evil, terrible place, it's like, they're all really boring and not interesting.
Yeah. Well, I love the part where they jump into the blueberries and the chef says, I'm going to chop you big blueberries into little blueberries. After finding out that for a while Finn has had a snake on his shoulder.
Yeah, and it's just like, I'm not saying a hiss, you just have a snake on your shoulder. Shoulder. Oh, boom.
And then Finn and Jake take two of the actors. I'm sorry. Take their clothes and walk off. The chef goes in there and sees them in the weirdest position you could probably be in, like tied to a table with food everywhere. And it's just like, actors.
Honestly, if you know actors, though, that's probably what you'd say too. God, half the people you've seen at cons and stuff, if you saw in that position, wouldn't you just be like, oh, Malcolm McDowell?
Oh, Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, together, tied to a table. That's just what they call Wednesday.
Good point.
So, as I do, I'd just be like, oh, Matthew Broderick and Malcolm McDowell tied to a table Wednesday. It can't come soon enough in the week. So, how the hell do you talk after that?
Well, let's see. Let's bring up some things that people are going to yell at us because we didn't bring up.
Okay, what strategy?
Because people have a tendency to say, I can't believe you forgot about this. What you people have to understand is we literally watch the episode right before we record this. No
So it should be
script.
fresher in our heads,
But
too.
no script.
We don't take notes,
Yeah, so when we forget stuff, it's not that we're just ignoring it. It's that we get distracted and we're kind of foolish.
We do not! We do not get... Hey, Naruto.
Yeah, there's no cat even there. He's lying. The cat
I'm distracted by
actually is
nothing.
there.
That's how distracted I get.
Yeah. So no, like, that's what I'm saying. Let's actually think about stuff we may have forgotten that there's not really much.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is not, like... It's an okay episode. It's a decent one. I think anything with, like... I don't know. With that whole setup, I guess... On one hand, I respect the joke that they are all really boring and they're just evil and they're about as mundane, not interesting as you can get. But on the other hand, it's like, I want them to be interesting. So I don't know if this is working too well or if it's working just right. I don't know. But,
I did like the theater guy. They go and they talk to these. Finn's like, what's going on here? And the theater guy explains it and he goes, but being from the same acting troupe, you know all this already.
It's like, why did he even explain it?
But like, so many shows they have, oh, I'm going to act like some blank guard. And it's like, so what are we guarding here? And they say exactly what it is and no one ever questions or brings it up again.
Or no one even has to ask. They're just like, you know, so you excited about the big event where yada yada yada? And they just say all the stuff.
And this one, it's self-aware enough where he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. But you would already know that because...
Yeah.
I love
Which is just
that.
how normal people talk.
Yeah, well...
Yeah, no, it's fun. It's a cute episode. I could use a few more laughs, but like I said, maybe the joke is that there's not... It's just how boring they are, pretty much.
When you're boredom. I did love the guy who's in the audience, because what I love is that Jake is like, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to act out exactly what we heard, and we're going to pay attention to everyone in the audience, and we're going to figure out who did it. My idea, I came up with it from nowhere else.
Yeah,
Anyway.
nowhere else. Nobody ever used this idea.
So they're up there and they're performing, and the guy's like, Chew!
Yeah, I like, and then the second time it's like a hot dog. There's always a reason why he's making those weird sounds.
Snacks! 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 Did you notice how they walk backwards?
Yes.
The entire time. They're always walking backwards.
The entire time, even when you first see him?
If I remember right, yeah, they're all walking backwards.
You sure about that?
If I remember right, I could be wrong.
No, I thought they were walking forwards, but you just always see the front of their faces. Like, they're walking towards them, and they're like, hey, is this picture new? I thought, maybe. I don't know.
I could be wrong, I don't know.
No, you can't! If there's anything the internet has taught us is we can never be wrong, but we can blame people.
Do you want to bring up what the last episode also was?
The 100th episode. This episode was... What was it?
The 100th.
was, hi Naruto.